Yes, people. What's going on? Back again with another Red Talk. Saeed, what you telling me, fam?
Yes, what you telling me, man? I'm good, man. Can't complain, man. Alhamdulillah, as always, man. You know, them was there, just settling in and that. And yeah, man, you get me. Just all good, man. I seen Mbappe sourcing out last night. I seen Sancho sourcing out. I seen the whole man, them. You feel me? So yeah, man, good, man. Just want to say, thoughts with the angry rant, man. Can't believe it. Today he passed away, man. So thoughts with his family and that. One of the pioneers in the game, man. I can't lie, man. Today you know what? I was laughing at his videos today, man, because I was like, this guy, man. I used to watch his videos like consistently. You know them post Mourinho days and Conte days and that, bro. It was crazy, man. So yeah, big up angry rant, man. For real, for real.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I ain't seen too much of his stuff. I've seen a few things here and there, but yeah, bro. Obviously, it's always not great to hear these things, but bro, that's it. You never know what people are going through in life, innit?
Yeah, for real,
You never
for
know,
real,
bruv.
for real.
And that's why people need to be careful. That's what I always say to people. Be careful, bruv,
Yeah.
because you get me. You see someone on social media, but bro, you don't know what they're going through in a real life. You know them, man.
Mm,
And
for
this is
real,
what it
for
is,
real.
bruv. And people are too quick to judge people they don't know in it. So it's just one of them things, bruv.
Mm,
So you get me? It's
yeah, for
crazy, blood.
real.
And that's why you man need to roll safe, blood, and you need to look after yourselves, blood. I always tell you, man, your health is important, blood. I mean, if you don't have that, you ain't got nothing. So, do you know what I mean? You lot need to stay on top of that, fam.
Yeah,
But yeah,
for real,
Saeed,
man.
don't think I'm gonna let you get away with lying about that Mbappe performance yesterday, bro.
What?
Yeah,
What
you
you
see
got?
the way Saeed try to slide that in there, like, oh yeah, this man bought Mbappe balling out. He didn't ball out, bruv.
Bro,
Stop lying, bruv. This is
big
what you
game
always
player.
do. This is what you always
Big
do,
game
bro.
player.
Nah, what you gonna
Hey,
pretend that
rise
Red
up.
didn't miss a one-on-one, bruv, then score the rebound? Now we gonna do that? Nah,
Listen,
Saeed, bro. I had to let you land
let
first,
me
bro. But don't think that went under the radar, bro. It didn't. It didn't, bro.
bro, listen, when you're playing around scrubs and that, yeah, you get me. Like, listen, Dembele did his thing and that, but bro, he still turned up. High pressure moment. You know what I'm trying to say? He could have just literally collapsed at that point. You know what I mean? But he still scored 2 goals. You know what I mean? They didn't believe with something. We gonna leave with something, yeah. Kylian Mbappe always leaves with something. You know what I
Mm.
was there. So for me, it wasn't a great performance. I'm not gonna gas it up. I'm just saying still, even in a bad game, man was in there, decisive player. There you go, Madrid TV. Let them know. Let them know. I know there's Mbappe haters in these comments. I know, man. But don't let it fool you. Mbappe was just warming up. Next
Mm.
round, we gonna get it. We gonna get it.
Listen, man, that sending off ruined the whole game, innit? You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man,
And that's what it did. It turned the game into an absolute circus. That's what it did.
circus,
And
man.
even so, yeah, I see Shabby talking rubbish, yeah, and complaining and that. Bro,
Yeah.
bro, he was up. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, shut up shop, bro. Take off Lewandowski and just shut up shop, innit? Instead, he went and took off Yamal, yeah, one of his attacking outlets, bro.
Bro.
Like, I blame him for that. I blame him for the
No,
performance,
100%.
bro. I'm not saying that maybe they wouldn't have lost anyway, but bro, that
Yeah.
change set the tone for the rest of the game.
Bro, listen, man. You know what it is, yeah? Sometimes, yeah, people look at it, he took the young player off in it. But you're
Mm,
losing that threat, bro. Because then
yep.
now PSG just had most of the ball, man. They had control. Barcelona didn't have no outlet. You feel me? I would
Mm,
have took off but then people saying, oh, you know what, Lewandowski was holding up the ball. But when reality, man was walking around. He was an
yep.
old man. You need
Yep.
legs. In when you have 10 men, right, you need legs, bro. You get what I'm
Yep.
trying to say to you. So you could have easily put Rafinha up front and then him do the little false nine thing, right? And then put
Mm,
Lamine Yamal on the right side, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. For me personally, it just killed the whole game. But I blame Arujo, man. Like, bro, you know what it is? Yeah, I think Gundogan said. Do you see Gundogan's comments? He goes, in them kind of moments, yeah, you got to remember the player can either miss or the keeper can come out. You've got to let
mm.
them two decisions, yeah. Let it play out, bro. It's not as
Yeah.
if Bacola's
It
was
was a
is it
dive though, man.
flicking one?
He barely
I
touched
know, I
him though,
seen
man.
it. I seen it. But you're gonna have to benefit the doubt. The attacker gets a benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Any sort of contact, you're behind him, you're almost wobbling. You get me? Come on, it looks clumsy. It's clumsy.
Yeah, but
It
my
ain't
thing
to
is, what's the
come
point
out.
in having
Yeah.
VAR, yeah, if you can look at that, see it's a blatant dive and still not Like we're seeing that, bro.
Oh,
Hey, fucking, like, brother, that's crazy,
but ain't
man.
it down to the referee though? Ain't it down to the referee of if he believes it's a red card, he's
Mm,
adamant that they can't overrule that then? I don't know. I think there's a UEFA rule. Someone was saying this today, like if the referee's adamant, then if it's a red card, then it stays a red card. So I
mm,
don't know, man. Because he was adamant, he weren't letting go. He didn't even check the VAR, he didn't even check the little the thingy, the monitor. Like at least go
yeah.
check the monitor. He didn't. So I don't know. I think it was clumsy. You're now giving the initiative to the attacker now. You know what I mean? You're
Mm,
you're out of control. So I blame Arujo. Listen, Bacola, you might call it diving, but it's one of them. I'm in control. I've got the ball. You're behind me. You've tried to clip me up. Any sort of contact from me, you go down, man. So it is what it is. You know what I'm trying to say? So it changed. It killed off the game, bro. Because then you
mm.
got, come on, man. Even Pedri. Did Pedri get injured or did he just come off naturally? Because he came off second half.
Probably injured, man, because he's been having injury problems for a while. So I can't see a reason why Pedri would have left the pitch if it wasn't because of injury. But
Yeah,
I just thought that Xavi dealt with it wrong, man. He dealt with the whole thing wrong, man. Like
but he was
you gotta
rattled, bro.
leave the young legs on, bro. Like I don't care about
Yep,
age, and this is what Ollie did as well with Greenwood,
yep,
bro. Always the
yep.
scapegoat, the easy one to take off because he's not gonna argue because he's young and that, bro. What good is Lewandowski, bruv, when you've got 10 men?
Yeah.
You're going to be playing on the back foot. You don't need him on the pitch when you're playing on the back foot. Do you know what I mean? That's the striker that you got up front when you're going to dominate the ball and you're gonna feed him loads
Mm,
of chances. If it's not that
mm.
kind of game, you take him off.
Yeah, yeah, I know. And you know what he did at the end? Did you see that one where he could have squared it to, was it Joao Felix? He
Mm.
could have squared it, man, went for the shot, you know? So he's a greedy guy, man.
Yeah,
You know what
because
I'm saying? Listen,
he's got to justify the fact that he's still on the pitch because he's just walking around off the ball.
yeah, yeah, 100%, bro, 100%. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So I don't know, man. I think Javi. Listen, Javi's head was gone anyway, man. You know
Mm.
what I mean, bro? He's like a bit like Klopp at the minute, man. You can't keep this up. Let him Klopp too, show yeah. I don't know, man. If man's leaving at the end of the season, you think their head's straight? Their head ain't straight, bro. You know what I
Mm.
mean, bro? Man are gonna lose their heads. There's no control element to it. You feel me?
Mm.
So he lost his head. You get man was rattled. The whole of their coaching staff was rattled. And ultimately, listen, PSG did their job, man. I thought Vitinha was cold, man. Listen, I like Vitinha. And we were linked with him
He
two
played
years
well
ago, yeah?
in the last game as well.
Yeah, man. He's a baller, man. I like Vitinha, man. You get me? They got him for 35 million, man. 35
Mm.
million. We could have had that one of them, that player there, but obviously PSG came in. That's one of their good like players in their project, you feel me? But yeah, man, listen, they did their thing. Dembele, you get me, Bacola. I thought Bacola played well, you know. I don't know if you rate him and that, but I thought he did
I
all
think
right
he's
on
rubbish,
that
but
left hand
he's
side.
quick and he's
Yeah,
direct, in it. That's
he's
bro. That's
direct.
that's all it
Yeah,
takes
yeah,
in the modern game,
yeah,
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 to
yeah.
start worrying people. Do you know what I mean? Like that's it. Just be quick
Mm,
and just be very direct, and that's what he is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So one
100%,
of them
man.
ones. He's got real pace, like
Mm,
scary pace. So he's always going to
mm,
be a handful for teams, and I think in that aspect. I think Enrique he got that right because I think the first game
mm.
Barcola came off the bench, innit? He didn't start him.
Yeah. No, he didn't
Yeah,
start him, no.
he
He
didn't
had
start him. He
Dembele and
played
then yeah,
Lee. I
yeah,
think he played Lee on the right, and he played
yeah.
Dembele and Mbappe played. He didn't play down the middle in the first game, I think, from what
Mm,
I remember. So he did
yeah, yeah.
change it up from the first leg, and they won the game, bruv. So you have to give the
Listen,
manager the benefit of the doubt.
I still believe though. Listen, Enrique, man, I still don't rate him in it. You feel me? And I ultimately think that red card changed the whole game because Barcelona were in control, man. Barcelona
Mhm.
were knocking it around. Man like Lamine Yamal was on the right hand side. You know what I mean? And whatnot, and just bopping it around. They were getting in behind. You know what I'm saying? They had the game there, bro. And then that
Mm.
red card just changed it. I always think with them kind of red cards in them games, yeah, you gotta be 100% certain, yeah, if you want to give that red card because you're changing the whole course of the game, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're literally changing it. You know what I mean? And that's a
But that's why
spectacle.
for me, you
Yeah,
have to be sure to give that red card because as a referee, you should want
yeah.
to do everything in your power, yeah, to
11,
not
11.
ruin the game, innit? That's your
Mm,
job, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Your job is to control the game, but also as a referee, like you're supposed to be there, yeah, to make the game fair. That's the whole point of a referee, to stop other people from fouling, from cheating, from being violent. The whole thing is you're supposed to mediate the game. Do you know what I'm saying? You want the game to be as fair as possible, bro. So if you cannot send someone off, you don't send them off because you want the game to be fair. And this is the problem. People are saying it's a clear red. It's not a clear red, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Because what people tend to forget all the time is football is not a no contact sport. It's never been a no contact sport. So just because I put my arm on you, on my hand on your shoulder, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
like
you're spot on.
you are allowed to touch,
bro.
You are allowed to put your arm out and protect yourself. You are allowed to put your hands on other players. It doesn't make it a foul automatically. It doesn't. The same way if someone's trying to run me down and I put my arm out and I push them away and hold them off, it's not a foul either. Do you know what I'm saying? You're allowed to use physicality in the sport. You're allowed to use it, or else you wouldn't be able to use your arms to protect the ball, defend yourself, and all these other things. You can do it. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like not every bit of contact is a foul. Like we're not playing basketball.
This is the thing, though, and this is why, you know what I mean? This is why it was against Araujo. He was behind the man. Bacola was on goal. You know what I'm saying to you? Had it been towards maybe the left, it would not have been a right, would have not been a red card. But because it was going on to goal and he was behind him and he looked clumsy, because remember, my man fell down as well. Had he stayed on his feet, what's his name, Araujo, I don't think he would have sent him off. But because he fell down and he looked clumsy and he looked out of control, it just kind of gave that kind of like guilty kind of, you know what, nah, man.
Nah, but bro, you know what I also don't like? Similar to like the Saka dive, as a player, if I'm in front of the player,
and he was last man,
and I'm through on goal, I'm not going down because I'm scoring. You know, like that. When I see a player go down like that, that tells me you're not confident you're gonna score. That's what it tells me. Because bro, Araujo was not catching him, bro. He wasn't catching him. I don't care what anyone says. Like when you run through on goal and you get your body across the defender, it's impossible that they get back round in front of you. It simply doesn't happen. So he was the right side of the player. He had the ball on the right side, and it was just outside the area. So it wasn't even in the box, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he went down because he was not confident he was gonna score. That's why, innit? And the thing is, if someone puts their hand on your shoulder, that doesn't make both your legs buckle underneath you. That's what I didn't like. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if sometimes you see people running, you see someone's shirt get pulled and they're kind of tugging and then they fall over. Cool. But man, put a hand on your shoulder and both your legs just buckled like Bambi. Like, to me, I can't stand seeing shit like that.
Yeah. But you know what it is, though? That's where the benefit of doubt and the kind of attacker has got that kind of maybe that control of, yo, I could do whatever I want here. You know, I know it might not sound great, but he could do whatever he wants. He could be like, yo, you touch me or slight contact, I'm going to go down. If you don't, then I've still got the advantage. That's why I believe it's one of them where the attacker will always get the control. The defender won't. You know, this is the way it is, man. You got into their box, you got into that position. He has the choice of, you know what? If I feel any sort of contact, I'll go down. It's obviously the discretion of the referee. If the referee deems it as not a foul, I don't know if it's going to give him a booking, because that means then you've said he's clearly dived and that's dangerous. Or you then say, right, it's not a penalty. So, you know what I mean? I just think for me, Araujo should have stayed on his feet. I get it. You still want to be competitive, but stay on your feet. Let him have that opportunity to score. And if he doesn't score, then cool. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. It's one of them, man. It's one of them.
Yeah,
but like I said,
you know what? I understand why he got sent off. Do you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, it's not a red. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a red. And people say by the letter of the law. For me, it's not even a foul. This is what my issue is. Because it's just like when people say, for instance, with penalties, stuff that's given as a foul outside the box often don't get given as fouls in the box. I think we can agree.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
And that's what I'm trying to say. So, like, 1 + 1 does not equal 2 in football, because if that happens on the halfway line, I bet my life that Barcola doesn't go down, because there's nothing to gain from it. do you understand what I'm saying? He only goes down because he knows he's the last man, and he's not confident he's gonna score. So he hedged his
Yeah,
bets and he took a tumble. But if this was on the halfway line and this was a counter attack in transition,
of course.
he's not falling down. He would have kept
No,
going
no,
because that touch
no.
on his shoulder did not make him fall. This is what
Yeah,
my problem is. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It didn't make him fall. So
yeah,
people can say it's smart and all of that. It is smart, but it's also
yeah.
cheating. It's simulation, bro. Because not
Mm.
anyone that's played football at any
I think
level,
it's dark arts.
I hear what you're saying, but anyone that's played football at any level knows that not every time you get touched, you fall over.
No. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, yeah.
like that's not how football
Spot
works.
on.
You know the amount of times you might win the ball and you're like, yo, quick counter attacks on, and you're going. Someone might clip your heels and you're trying to stay on your feet because you're like, yo, counter attack, counter attack.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You're not gonna get a foul for that. Do you know what I mean? But if that's in the box,
No.
you're gonna fall over. Do you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And that's the difference. So for me, when I looked at it, yeah, if you
mm,
look at the VAR, you can see that this brother was looking for an excuse to fall over because he weren't confident he was going to score. The same way
mm.
Saka stuck his leg out, kicked the goalkeeper, and fell over.
Yeah,
He
cool.
done
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
because
100%.
he
Yeah, yeah.
didn't trust himself.
He didn't
Because
trust
the way
himself.
he went
Yeah, yeah,
down
yeah.
is the reason why I wouldn't have given the foul. Because if he got pulled back and he kind of fell back and kind of landed on his knees or something, but the guy both legs on the floor, arms in the air, it's like, bro, no one falls like that.
Mm.
Do you understand
He
what
got
I'm
shot.
saying?
Him, I was like,
Bro,
he got
remember
shot
we
on
used
that.
to cook Mo Salah when he was through in the box, yeah? Someone touch him and he'll do
Mm,
all that. Like, bro, no one falls like that.
mm.
Nobody falls like that. If you fall theatrically, yeah, I'm more inclined to not give you the foul.
But but that's what I'm saying. Well, why did they give that into consideration then? I don't understand it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, why did they put that into consideration as to how he fell? They didn't do that. They just
Yeah.
seen the contact from the push and the one. I think it might have been one where he
Mm.
caught him on the legs as well, in terms of like a little bit of a knee on the leg. I'm not sure. But like they probably looked at that and thought, you know what? Nah, man, I'm not feeling this, man. It looks
Mm.
clumsy. And this is what you do. You're putting
Yeah.
yourself at risk there, Arujo. So it's kind of like, yo, like next time, just avoid doing that. But then defenders are never going to do that because that's their natural instincts is to be like, I'm a defender. I need to get
Yeah.
that ball. Their whole mindset, like a striker, is to score. Then the natural instinct is to kind of defend. So
Oh,
yeah, it's
100%,
mad.
bro. But you know what it is? What I just don't like is that people don't use their common sense in it because they're like, even as a defender,
Mm,
if you're in a 50-50 with someone, Saeed, if you're sprinting with someone when you're
mm.
playing football, yeah, both people are going to be trying to put their arm in front so they can get in front.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
natural to
yeah,
do that because you're running.
yeah, yeah,
You might be leaning on each other, barging each other. Someone's trying to get the arm in front so they can get their body in front. That's how football's played.
yeah,
Anyone
yeah.
that's played football knows. And if you're trying to get back and someone's in front of you, you're naturally going to try and put your arm in
Mm,
front of them to try and you're fighting for position. That's how football is
mm.
played. Do you know what I mean? As a
Yep.
defender, you don't run round the striker with your arms up like this to try and get in front. Like,
Mm. Yeah,
do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So you're naturally going to put hands on them. You're going
Mm,
to. I didn't see
mm.
him pulling a shirt. It wasn't that. If I see
No,
someone
no, no, no,
pulling a
no.
shirt, cool. But if man's put
Mm,
a hand on him, to me, that ain't enough to make both your feet buckle from underneath you. This is
mm.
what I don't like.
He's a young kid as well, though. He's probably, you know what I mean, learned that side of the game maybe that he shouldn't be learning. You know what I'm
Bro,
trying to
I'm
say?
not
Like,
blaming him. I'm not blaming him at all.
yeah,
What I'm saying is, yeah, not enough common sense, yeah, is used. Like referees are reffing the game like they've never played football, bro. And I don't like, bro, it's one of them ones where it doesn't matter what level of football you've played at, because even in the playground,
mm,
do you know what I'm saying? Like some of the best refereeing, yeah, you will see in the playground,
mm,
and you will see
mm.
when you play five-a-side with your friends and there's no ref, because everyone knows
Yeah.
really what a foul looks
Everyone
like.
knows.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
them
yeah,
ones,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Like, bro, when you
yeah.
see bad tackles,
That's so
naturally
true.
we'll stop and we'll be like, nah, come on, man. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Most of the time, what little tussling arms and that's not a fucking foul.
Mm.
Protect
Ref,
yourself.
ref,
You know what I mean?
that's the thing, man. You know what I mean? You'll always get that one Sunday league referee who just wants to be the center of attention in the game, and he'll be booking everything. He'll be giving everything a foul. It's true, man. You know what? It's spot
It's
on, man.
pathetic, bro.
You know what I'm
As
trying
far
to
as I'm
say?
concerned, football is a contact sport. So if I don't see anything dangerous
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't see someone deliberately trying to hurt someone, yeah, then bro,
Mm.
we're playing football. Do you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? That's how we're playing football. When like what man put a hand on your shoulder and then both your legs flew and your arms flew all that, bro. The
Mm.
guy went down like someone sniped him. And that is what bothered me, innit? I don't like to see
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. And that ruined the whole game. The
Yeah, yeah.
whole
Bro, the
game.
whole game, man. 100%, bro. Listen, man, I was more checking the Dortmund game, to be honest with you. I
Yeah,
was
I had
kind
the
of locked
Dortmund
into
game
that
on,
one.
but then I flipped, and
Yeah,
luckily
yeah,
I got
yeah, bro.
pretty much all the goals.
Swear down. Even when
Yeah,
there was a game where I think they scored twice at the same time. Rah, you flicked at the
they
right time
scored like
still.
a minute apart, bro. But
A minute apart.
the chat were letting me know what was going on and when the game was getting good, so I was just flicking between the two channels.
Bro, what are you thinking about the Champions League this year? Because I'm seeing zero tactics here, but just fluid, just players playing. Like I like that, though, man. I
I
hate
can't
when
lie, yeah.
football becomes too tactical.
This is the shittest, yeah, from like a tactical standpoint that football's been
Yeah,
in a while in terms of like ability. But that's what's made it exciting. You know them ones because like an old Atletico Madrid are not losing that game. You know them ones there.
bro, they're not losing
If
that
that's
game, man.
Godin
They're
and them
not.
guys, yeah, they're not losing that.
Nope.
They're not losing that game. Do you know what I'm
Man got
saying?
held
But this
most of
is
them.
not a Simeone team. Simeone's used to having disciplined, like real men, like guys that are hard to kind of break down.
Mm.
Now he's got these players. He can't implement the same kind of stubbornness that he used to be able to because they're just not good enough. Do you know what I mean? So he's trying to do the same
Bro,
thing, but it's not working because he doesn't have the dogs that he used to have in it. So it's making football more
he's not won a trophy in
entertaining.
3 years. You know, he's
Was
not won a trophy in 3 years,
yeah,
Simeone.
crazy. But
That's mad, you
it's
know.
not really his
Simeone, is
fault
he
though.
low key washed?
Yeah,
Listen,
he's
Lee
not.
got him, man.
You know what Simeone's problem is, yeah? Simeone is used to the general level of players being higher, so he could compete with his tactics. Now the problem with football is, yeah, Real Madrid have the money, yeah, to buy the best players, and then all the
Yeah.
rest of the guys are not close. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no close. Before you used to be able to the A tier players Real Madrid had. But then the B tier players, everyone else had B tier.
Everyone outside. Yeah.
Now it's
They're
like
getting
everyone
C.
C tier, bro. Like, do you know what I
C
mean? And
tier.
Real Madrid got B tier players. Like,
Yep.
football's crazy. So now the players are worse. That's just all it is. It's harder. It's harder for you to get these C tier players to play at the top level. It's way harder,
What?
bro. Like,
Griezmann has never won a league or Champions League.
bro,
He ain't
and
won the
what,
league. Did he not
bro?
win it with Barcelona that year? When
No,
Messi
no,
was there?
no. I don't think he did, bro. I think that's why Griezmann. That's why they were saying Griezmann was a flop because he
Oh.
went there and they didn't win.
Yeah, I know. I think that year might have been Atletico Madrid that won it. That was the last year that they won something in that lockdown season, I think. Yeah,
And that's what I
this
mean. And
guy has had a
Griezmann's one of the best players in the game currently, still now, yeah.
currently
And
still.
he's past his best. And this tells you the real state of where football kind of is, bro. Because even when you looked at that PSG Barcelona game, yeah, that was a game that used to be a game full of superstars.
I know,
It
man. I
used to be.
know.
And now look at the
Bro,
game
it's
now, bro.
mad.
We're talking about Vitinhas and Barcolas and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? That used to be
Yeah.
Zlatans and Cavani's and Di Maria's and
Cavani's, Di
you know what I'm
Maria,
saying, bro? Like
Lavezzi.
these man, bro,
Yeah.
like
I
varieties
know.
and
I know.
you know what I mean, and fucking Thiago
Mm.
Silva. Like, look at all the players, bro. Like Danny Alves on either side. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Either
bro, that
side.
team that used to be a star-studded event, and now
Yeah.
it's like Mbappe versus Barca. Like,
Yeah, basically, yeah. They're trying to say it's Mbappe versus Yamal, but Yamal's a kid. Barcelona at the minute, though, they're going through a transition where they're getting a lot of youngsters in their team. Kubasi, Pedri, you got obviously Gavi, you got my man Yamal. So but then they got scrubs in between though, man. Like for me, Lewandowski, I think he's done out here now, man.
his legs are
You know what I'm
gone.
saying to you, Rafinha's over exceeding. He's on a bit of form, but Rafinha ain't it.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
be
not good.
honest. Ferran Torres. Come on, man. Like for
Oh,
me, you know what it
Ferran
is? I think they're
Torres.
trying to. Yeah, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then they got Felix that's on the bench for some reason. Like again, another player you got to build around, which I think is a baller. But I don't know if
Joao
the
Felix
consistency's been there.
needs the Cole Palmer treatment. That's what he needs. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He needs a manager that's doing what Pochettino's doing. But unfortunately, there's not many modern managers that are like that. He needs a Poch or he
No.
needs an Ancelotti or someone like that. But unfortunately, football's not that no more, innit? Like
Nah, man, it's not that, bro.
Joao Felix needs to not adapt his game, but adapt his mentality. He needs to understand that no manager, in the modern era is going to play for him. So He needs
For
to
him,
he
no, no,
needs
no.
to think, how can I be useful
Mm,
for my club? Because I can't just play for myself no more. Football doesn't really work like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't work like that anymore,
mm.
unfortunately.
Nah,
So
100%. You know what it is though? It's not. I feel like maybe the Euros might give everyone a little bit of something again to be like, wow, Felix is a top player, man. You
mm,
know when some players get like a Euros or a World Cup to reignite their kind of
mm,
career again. He's that sort of player that will play good in the Euros, but then flopping for club. You get me?
mm.
Like he might do well for his country, but then for his club, just doesn't
Yeah, but
kind
bro,
of
I can't
go
lie. He
well.
can't even, bruv. He's struggling to get picked for his country right now, surely, because he's not
Is he
playing.
not in the first team? No, he's in the first team.
Well, he
He's
might
in
be,
the.
but what I'm saying is, like,
Mm.
he's not guaranteed to start every game. Surely not, bro. Like, he's not playing.
Let me see their last game, who they played. But then again, to be fair, it was against Sweden, isn't it?
Ability wise,
If-
Joao Felix is one of the best players. The best players in the game. Technically, there's no doubt. See, he was benched for
Mm.
Leao. That's what I mean. He's not starting, and
Oh, Leao,
I couldn't justify
yeah.
starting him, bro.
Right, they got some stacked players, man. Look at their team: Patricio Semedo, Pepe Diaz, Mendes, Mateus Nunes, Paulinho, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Goncalo Ramos, and Rafael Leao on
Bro,
the
their
bench.
squad
Yeah,
is crazy, but their manager is a flipping bum. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why
yeah,
they're
no,
not
no,
doing
no.
nothing.
That's not even including Jota. And they got Neves, they got Totti Gomez, they got Joao. Bro, they got Browski, they got talent, man. And I've not even mentioned a couple of players as well that come through, like the Joao Neves guy that's from Benfica
Mm.
and that. So you know what I mean? But like,
I'm
it
not. I'm
is
not sure
mad
about.
when you
I'm
deep
not
it.
sure about
Yeah,
him.
yeah, Bruno. I love Bruno. I love Bruno.
I'm not
But
sure
you get
about.
what I'm trying to
I'm not
say.
sure about João Neves yet, bruv. I'm not, bro. I
No, no,
seen.
no. It's bro. Listen, it's too young, man. Too young, man.
Yeah, bro. They
Let
were
him
talking
develop,
about
man.
United spend 60, 70 mil. Say, listen, let this
Bro,
youth
it's
play
100
some
million
more
release
football.
clause. It's got 100 million release clause. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no
If you
thanks.
wanna take him out, bro, you're gonna be doing another what's his name? What's my man called that? Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
basically gonna
yeah.
have to
Less of that.
pay the
Yeah,
100
don't do
million
that.
release clause,
No,
bro.
no, no, no,
Bro,
no, no,
allow it, man.
no, 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 no,
Allow
no,
it, bro.
no,
Allow it, man. So
no.
it is what it is, man. Do you get me? I can't lie, man. I'm looking at that Paulinho guy from Fulham, man. If we can't get anyone, yeah,
Alina,
I'm
yeah.
trying to say he's still around. Yeah,
Yeah,
but he's
but
at
these are the
perfect
kind
age
of
as well.
footballers that we should be looking at, and this segues perfectly into what they're
Yeah,
saying about the new manager. They're
yeah.
saying that it's going to be between Potter and De
Potter
Zerbi,
and
which would
yeah, yeah,
make sense because we got Ashworth. Like, do you know what I mean? That's why I
yeah,
said it was one of them two, and then the Nagelsmann thing. Even though they said it was between them three, I never saw Nagelsmann happening because,
yeah, yeah.
like, when you're new and you're starting a project, you're gonna have to you're
Mm.
gonna have to stay with someone that's quite familiar in it. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it's one of them ones where when I look at the whole situation, Ashworth was pretty much responsible for the rebranding of Brighton as we know it
yeah, yeah,
because he
of
came in and he
course.
got rid of Chris Hughton in it. So
Yeah,
Brighton as we know it today coincided with the appointment of Ashworth in it. So
mm,
he's already familiar that Man United need a rebrand, just like Brighton needed a rebrand in terms of
yeah,
structure and footballing.
mm,
And that's what it is. It's a
yeah, yeah,
rebranding. So the
yeah,
first
yeah, of course,
manager
of course.
is going to be a rebranding manager, bro. It's not going
Mm,
to be the finished article. It's not going to be the guy. It's probably going to be the
mm,
guy before the guy, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all.
mm,
That's the phase we're at, and this is what I think people need to understand. That's the phase that we're at. Instead of thinking
mm.
that we're just gonna go get Zidane, spend four
Nah,
hundred
nah, nah, nah,
million,
nah.
and
I'm
turn
done
into
with
a
them
flipping
managers now, anyway.
Galacticos, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this is not
The
this is
way
not
that
this is not the direction we're gonna go.
Broski, listen, let me tell you something. We need like systematic change, bro. We need proper
Yes.
deep cleansing, bro. You know what I mean? When my man said it, what's his name? Ralph Ragnick, bro. He said open heart surgery, man.
Yeah.
We need coaching. We need the managers to come in and tell these guys, like, yo, this is how we're playing, and I don't think you're gonna last there, so you might as well leave. You feel me?
Mm.
Like you ain't gonna be able to pass the test there. So before you even start, like, just leave, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say? So I feel like that's where we're at right now. And that's why for me, I don't mind. Listen, people will say Potter is a bad manager because he was at Chelsea, but at least he's a good coach. De Zerbi, like I said, he's got
Exactly.
good fundamentals, very, very good coach. I Again, there's certain things that I've got in either way, but we're not gonna go and get the Zidanes. We're not gonna get that, bro. So anybody who thinks we're gonna get that, like, You're moving in cuckoo land, bro. I'll be real with you,
Mm.
man. You're living in la la land, bro. We ain't gonna get that sort of manager, and we don't need that sort of manager. We don't need it because they're project managers where you know what the team is made and tailor made for them. You get me? Like Zidane won't come into a project and be working with players that you know what I mean that are kind of like on the periphery of the team or whatnot. He wants a squad that is ready to compete, bro. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And right now, this is what you're gonna have right now. So it is what it is. You have to go with it, bro. Go with it, and then we can go get the next manager next 3 years. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Because that's how football's going. You're not gonna get managers now for 5, 6 years. They're an anomaly, man. Yeah, Arteta's been there what 4 or 5 years, but if you don't start winning the next year or this year, bro, Arteta will be moved on as well to get a better
Yeah,
coach and a better
but
manager that
this,
can win.
but this is, but the thing
Yeah,
is, people think, yeah, that this is a modern thing, but it's not a modern thing. You know what it is? It's a Man United thing because Man United and
yeah, I
not
know.
Man United, it's a Man United and Arsenal thing because Man United and Arsenal had a manager for pretty much 30 years, isn't it? This
Mm,
doesn't happen, yeah, in football. It doesn't happen. So because of it, a lot of Man United fans and also Arsenal fans, yeah, more
yeah,
so Man United fans because we had a lot more success than Arsenal in the time that we had Sir Alex
yeah, yeah.
Ferguson.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course, of
these
course.
men don't understand how football clubs have worked for decades, bruv. They
Yep.
don't understand because we assimilate, yeah, our club with one person,
Yes.
and it's not our fault. Do you know what I mean? When I was
Yeah.
born, Man United have had the same manager up until 2013. From the moment I was born, he was there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So man don't
Yep.
know no different. But if you look at all
Yep.
the other top teams like the Real Madrids, the Bayern Munichs, and all these man never had no managers for fucking um for 10 years and all them things there. Because even when I was growing up, I saw Cruyff was at Barca, then Van Gaal was at Barca. Do you know what I'm saying? Bear
Mm.
man with it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Between
yeah.
Cruyff and flipping Pep Guardiola, they had a bag of managers. Do you know
Bag
what
of
I'm saying?
managers.
Because this is what teams do. They have head coaches.
Yep.
They never had a manager that was running the club from top to bottom. But Man
Mm.
United have been like that. But most elite teams weren't like that. They were
Mm.
not like that, bro. So now Man United need to go into the 21st century and have a head coach model where the guy at the helm is the most replaceable.
Mm.
That's what it needs to be. There's a philosophy, and then once there's a philosophy, you have to play a certain way. The players are club signings, not manager signings.
Mm.
And then if you're not doing your job, we can replace you with someone else that can do a similar job to what you do, bro. And
So
you
what you
become
do
a lot
exactly?
more,
Similar philosophy
you
as
become
well.
a lot more dispensable. That's why Real Madrid can sack managers after 3 weeks, blood, because they
Bro,
understand that they're
3 weeks.
signing players for the club. Chelsea went
Bro.
and signed Aubameyang for Tuchel, yeah, and then sacked him.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
what are you doing? And then the new manager
Mm.
didn't want him.
No, they want him.
This is what you need to get away
Mm.
from. This is
Mm.
exactly what we need to get away from.
Bro. This is why I'm thinking, yo, has Ten Hag left us in probably the worst mess
He's
since
taking us backwards.
bro, he's taking us backwards, man. Because now the next manager that comes in, does he have to work with them players? And if he
Mm,
doesn't, is he in a bit of a very, very tricky situation where he's got to let a man know, bro, Omar Barada, but I can't play with maybe Anthony. I'm not saying he will do, but I'm just saying an example. I might not be able to play with Anthony. I might not play with Mason Mount. Might not play with these guys because
mm,
even Sandro Martinez, he might say, yo, listen, injury prone, I'm bringing someone else in. You know, he
mm,
might be able to say that. Because in the day, that's not his guys. And this is why, you know, this is why a Compass came in, I think 2 summers ago, and did what he had to do. And look at him now. He brought in good players. Vitinho, you know, that guy Ruiz in midfield. You know,
yeah.
I think he brought in Nuno Mendes as well. You know, the left back. So he's brought in players that any manager could come in and be like, you know what, I've got a good solid baseline here that one
Yeah.
of the club have inherited. So we can go with this, you know?
Mm,
So I just look at it from a point of view. I'm like, yo, man, it's sticky, man. And this is why I'm like, yo, bring in a proper manager, proper coach. Then you've got Omar Barada, who actually likes ZERBI anyway. You know, he's the
yeah.
one that I reckon is pushing for ZERBI.
I
He's the
think so.
one because obviously he was looking at maybe his successor for Pep Guardiola. But
Mm,
Guardiola's just got this flipping knack of just saying, yo, I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm still here,
mm.
man. I still
Yeah,
want
but
to win.
bro, Pep
I think,
Guardiola's got the
yeah,
best job in football. Why would he retire, bro?
I know. I
Do you know what I
know.
mean? It doesn't make
And
no
also,
sense. Like he's working with his brethren that he knew before he got there. He
mm,
gets pretty much what he wants.
yeah,
He would have been he's making more money than everyone else. He's winning trophies. Like, bro, there's no
but
reason
also
to
guess
be
what?
unhappy.
But also, guess what? He wants to beat that Fergie record, man. I can't lie
He
to you,
does.
man. I think he wants to beat that Fergie record. I think he wants
Mm,
to become the undisputed best. You know, listen, he might respect Fergie, but at 53, what is he on?
mm,
Like 6 Premier League trophies, is he? Or how many has he won, Pep Guardiola? Premier Leagues. Let me see right now. I don't know if it's possible, to be honest, because you got to remember longevity, stress. He looks like a guy that's just stressed in it. You get me, like every single time,
mm.
and
Yeah,
like
but
he
I think he's
barely
just
has a
highly
rest.
strung anyway, blood. I don't really think that he's stressed. I just think that he's always on edge. I think that's just his
Yeah,
personality. He's got
Premier League
5, they're
titles.
saying.
He's got 5. So how many did Fergie get? 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still long, man. That's
Yeah, he's
still
not
long. That's
staying. He's
still
not
long.
staying for
Nah,
13,
nah,
bro.
he
I'll
ain't
be
staying
honest.
for that. Nah. 13, bro. That's crazy. Nah, he ain't staying like that. If like I said to you, if he goes on the trajectory he's going on right now, 4 in a row, 5, 6, 7, then maybe the next 5 years. But yo, man, surely someone's coming in and stopping this, right?
Yeah,
Surely,
yeah, but bro, this
surely.
is spot on done. Like, bro, he smoked Fergie in the Champions League enough times that he's not worried about him. I'll be honest. Do you know what I mean? I think
Yeah,
deep
true.
down, he's just like, yo, I'm better than this guy. He couldn't touch me, bro. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think he's saying, you know what, I want to
Mm,
stay because I want to be that guy. I don't really think that that's got anything to do with it. I just think that his job's so good. It's like he can't go anywhere and get the feeling that he gets at Man City. It's impossible. And Pep seems
mm,
like he loves the game so much, yeah. He just wants to be at work every day. That's why I don't think international football suits Pep Guardiola because
mm,
he looks like he wants
mm,
to be out there all the time, bro. He's in his boots and his shorts on the training ground. Like he wants to be out there.
mm.
Do you know what I mean? It's not the
Same
same as
like Mourinho.
Jose. But Jose's
I
is
even
a bit
remember
different
Mourinho
though.
said it as well.
No, but I think
Mourinho wants to come back though.
he does want to come back. But you know what it is with I think it's different with Pep and Jose. Yeah, I think
Mm,
Jose's addicted to winning, innit? I
mm,
think he's just addicted to that feeling of winning. Whereas with Pep, like I just think he needs to just be out there, bruv. You know, like that. It's the
mm,
football. It's the football. It's one of them
mm,
ones. Like I could see, yeah, Jose becoming a pundit, yeah, and still loving it, bro. I can't see Pep being a pundit, bro. You don't want to sit down and talk about
no.
football. Man wants to be outside in the trenches, bro. Do you see what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like Pep just loves that day to day of being out there on the grass, running around shouting like a madman, bro. Like even Vincent Company was saying,
mm.
because him and Craig Bellamy are at Burnley, and he was saying, bro, like that's what he learned. That's what he learned from Pep, bro.
From Pep.
Like Pep just don't
Yeah.
go home. Like man's just there, like all the time. All the time. Like, bro,
Mm,
don't go home. Like training's done, Pep's still there. Do you know
mm,
what I'm saying? And then when you get there, Pep's already there. Like that's what
mm,
man learn in it. Like Pep's just moving like he can't remove himself from it. Whereas Jose could take some time out, go sky, bust joke with man, and be a
mm.
like in a personal, bro. Like, bruv, every time Pep's talking to people, yeah, as a manager, it's like he's bullying the media, bro. Like, man, he's not that friendly, you know. If you actually look
Yeah,
at Pep
yeah, yeah.
Guardiola, every time they ask him a
Nah,
question,
yeah,
he says
yeah.
something sarcastic or something like that,
Bro,
bruv. He don't want to entertain these people. He just wants to just be on the
he said
ground
it
on the
last week.
training ground. Yeah,
It's
but bro,
true,
he
man. There was a
doesn't.
reporter that asked him about, do you feel like you should have won the game? And he was like, "Listen, are you serious, bro? Like, maybe you've not seen Real Madrid and whatnot and what they are and that. Bro, you trust me. He don't
Mm,
really like that kind of talking in that aspect and that. But yeah, it's true, man. You know what it is, yeah. I feel like with Guardiola, like I said, because he's got the right environment, yeah. When you got the
yeah.
right environment, yeah, and everything's been looked after for you, bro. Right
Mm,
to, I don't know, you get me, like just day-to-day life, like you got everything locked in. All you got to
yeah.
do is coach. Bro, what headache have you got, man? You've got everything in your disposal to
Mm,
be good and to be happy every day and to come in smiling and everything's all good. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
yeah.
yeah, man, listen, man, he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing, bro. I can't lie. You know
Nah,
what I was there.
100%. So it's one of them ones
But
where
that's not when you
I
deserve it.
saw,
That's not when you deserve it.
bruv,
If you look
exactly.
at it from that way, you need someone who's gonna be loving this job to the point where he wants to find the root of the problem, bro. And I
He's
feel like
obsessed,
Deserbi
bro.
could be that guy.
He's
Yeah.
obsessed in it. And the thing is with the ZERBI, like I've been saying to people, yeah, it's like the narrative that he don't want to win stuff, yeah, like no, that doesn't make sense because if you look at his journey, yeah, from what he done at Sassuolo, yeah, like who the fuck goes to the Ukraine, yeah, if they're not ambitious?
Yeah.
Bro, he's Italian. He could have stayed in Italy and just gone around the circuit in Italy, never left Italy, stayed in the country
Yeah.
he was born in and just chilled out, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The fact, bro, he's ambitious.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like people can take what the ZERBI said, yeah, out of context. Do you know what I'm saying? What he probably said was, you know what, winning trophies ain't the be all and end all of why I'm doing this, bro. Like I want to play football my way. Do you know what I'm saying? And then if the trophies come, the trophies come. I hear that.
Bro, but
Do you know what
listen.
I'm saying? England, and also I'm at Brighton. Do you know what I mean? Or I'm at
Yeah, no,
Shakhtar, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's like saying, yo, you know what? Yeah, fuck the mainstream, bro. Like I'm gonna stay on my channel. I'm gonna do things my way. Do you know what I'm saying? And bro, if the millions come, the millions come. But if they don't, they don't. That's not like me. That doesn't
You do
mean
it
that
your
I don't.
way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it my way. Do you know what I mean? That's not me saying, oh,
Mm.
I don't want millions. I didn't say that.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? I just said that I'm gonna get my money, but I'm gonna get it my way. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
I'm not gonna compromise my principles to get where I need to get. And that's
Yep.
all man's saying. All he's saying is there's a way that I see the game. I'm gonna play it this way, no matter what club I'm at, no matter what players I have, because this is how I enjoy their game.
Mm.
That's it.
For
Do you know what I'm
real. For
saying?
real.
That's
For real.
it. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I see
Mm.
nothing wrong with that. Managers like him, yeah, or should I say coaches like him, if you
Mm.
give them the right equipment, it's absolutely fundamentally impossible that they don't
Yeah.
succeed,
You know
bro.
what's. Mm. But you know what it is though? You gotta take managers what they say with a pinch of salt, man. Man came in talking about eras come to an end, bro. He said good wasn't
Mm.
good enough. You know what I mean? And then it talking about what did Ten Hag say? Fifth is still possible. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but listen,
Talking
yeah, but
all
Ten
that
Hag's not a normal
bollocks.
person. We can't look at Ten Hag,
No,
yeah.
but no, no, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like with managing what they say, when people say
Mm.
deserving what he said about winning, like, bro, you just got to remember, like, he did an interview. It was probably long winded. It's long form content. You
Yep.
know what I
And
mean?
they
English is
flipped it.
probably not. Yeah, they've clipped it. It's probably not his first language anyway. You
Yep.
get me? Things can be said in it, lost in translation. You get what I'm trying to say? Like when it comes to a football club, are you telling me a manager doesn't want to win?
Mm.
Especially at Man United. Come on, man. You'd be a fool not to, man. You'd be a fool to think that, bro. So end of the day, yeah, he could say whatever he wants to say. I've seen managers talk nonsense and come to the football club, act like a certain way, and then they're being a different person. So right now, words don't mean anything. You see what means everything to us? Actions, yeah?
Mm.
Actions. My man Ten Hag talks about transitions and tactics and whatnot, and he tries to talk down us and gaslight us. And then when we go on the football pitch, we see
Mm.
nothing of that. Don't see anything, Rants. We
Yep.
don't see it.
But this is
So end
my
of the
main
day, that's
problem.
what.
When people are
Yeah,
arguing about Ten Hag, it's like, bro, this bro hasn't shown me, yeah. He hasn't shown
bro,
me that he's a good manager, like at all. Like, there's
bro.
nothing he's done, yeah, in nearly 2 years to show me that he's a good manager or even a good coach, innit? He hasn't shown
Yeah,
me anything. There's not a single player now. If he leaves right now, I'm saying, oh yeah, you know what? He's improved him. This is what we've got. Bruv, what are
I'm
we
saying,
fucking talking about? This guy's awful. Do you know what I'm saying? So
bro.
when people try and defend him and say, oh, but what he done at Ajax and all that, bro, there's so much different
And you know what he's
context,
doing now?
yeah, to football. Because even when
Yeah,
you look at the Ajax sides and stuff like that, yeah, Ajax were going through a good period in terms of the young players that they had coming
young
through,
players.
yeah, and
Yep,
players that they had. It's a coincidence. Do you know what I mean?
yep.
It's a coincidence. Sometimes you're just there at the right time. The same way Roberto Martinez, yeah, sucked
Mm.
as a Premier League manager, but then he happened to get the golden generation of Belgium, yeah. Now he's got the golden
And
generation
Portugal,
of Portugal. Do you know what I mean?
Portugal.
And if he doesn't win anything, it doesn't mean he's a good manager just because, yeah, he got these players. Or even if he does win something, it still doesn't mean he's a good manager because he didn't win anything with that Belgium team. He was just fortunate that
Mm.
he got the job when all those players were available. Like
He's not
that,
a good
that,
agent,
that
by the way.
doesn't,
He's not
yeah,
a good agent.
that doesn't make him a great coach, though. You just were a beneficiary of having these
Yo.
players there at the right time. Do you know what I'm saying? When you
Mm.
look at Ajax, yeah, and the players that they had coming through that they actually sold later on, yeah, it's not too dissimilar to the fact that Man United got very fortunate that we had certain players coming through at the same time, bro. It happens.
Mm.
There is an
Yep.
element of luck to the class of 92. you'd be an idiot if you thought there wasn't.
They
There
came,
was an
yeah,
element of
exactly.
luck,
I think
because
Gary
if it
Neville said
wasn't
that though.
luck, why have we not done that again?
Yeah,
Because it
yeah,
was
yeah.
luck.
It came through at the right time. Yeah, yeah, of
It came
course,
through
man.
at the
Listen.
right time. It just so happened we had
Mm,
so many of them at the same time. But if it wasn't luck and it was by design, why have we not replicated it?
Yeah, yeah. Facts.
Because we can't.
It's a rare thing, man. It's rare, bro, for us to get that situation there. Like I said, we had the Busby Babes. That was what, 30 odd years before that as well. Then we had 30 years later, like the Class Light 2. But since then, like I said to you, it's not happened. And also, all apart from Bexy, local lads as well. All of
Yep.
them local lads, boom, came out of the blue, and you get me, made it to United. I remember when Jesse Lingard said it though. What did he say about 0.0 something percent
Yep.
of
Yep. Yep.
academy players make
Stupidness.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, yo, man, like, yo, you gotta take everything in. You get me? Like, you barely don't make. Did you watch Trent's interview yesterday?
No. Did he say it
Yeah,
means more?
watch
Or
it,
did he
bro.
miss the buzzword?
Yeah, he goes. It means more. He goes also like he's set up an academy because he said I was the only one that made it, bro, in
There
his
you go.
academy. So he's now
Yeah,
set
he
up
was from
now.
his year. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, from his year, he's the only one that made it. So that's why he set up like a charity basically where academy players can go do like physiotherapist or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like within the sport. You know what I mean? They don't have to be footballers. You get me?
Mm.
So it's true, man. Listen, bro, for you to be picked out, you need to be special, bro. Like really, really special. You know, them ones there. So, but you know what it is with me as well? This is why Ten Hag, I don't know if you've seen it, but my man's playing that whole youth thing now where he's meeting all the kids
Yeah,
now.
bro, he's a
He's trying to
bum,
do
bro.
all
He's
the,
doing it for the
yeah,
PR,
bro.
bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I swear
Do
down,
you know what I mean?
man.
Because when man had Van der Beek, yeah, Delict, De Jong, yeah, do you know what I mean? All these man, yeah, bro. You had Van der Beek at Man United, and he don't like you, bruv. Do you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So you're giving this player credit for what he done at Ajax, but the Ajax man don't like him.
Bro,
Like, so,
it's
so
mad.
what? So what are we doing? Do you know what
Mm,
I'm saying? If that don't tell you that it was a fucking fluke here, then nothing else will.
yeah, yeah.
Man don't even like
That's
him.
what yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. He's obviously he's found out in it that Ineos, there's some reports out there that they do like the fact that he's brought in a lot of youth academy in it, and now he's playing on it like mad, bro.
Mm,
Like genuinely, I bet you he'll start one of these players before the likes of Amrabat and Ericsson and them, man. You get me?
mm.
Like towards the end of the season,
Bro,
just to be like,
Ericsson,
yo,
someone that he knew previously, not
yeah,
playing. Amrabat, same. Anthony, same. Like, bro, why we letting him get away with this?
bro. It's mad. It's actually mad, bro. Like what he's done, it's criminal. It's actually criminal, bro. Yeah, I mean, man's just telling them, yo, and you know what it is as well? It's selfish as well because Ericsson's got a Euros in that, man. You know what I mean, bro? Like the season's already dead, yeah. Just let man play for these Euros, innit? Denmark have got something
Mm,
this summer. You know what I mean? Let him get a little rhythm and that, bro. But he won't do it. He won't do it. You get me? Like he's a fraud, bro. That's why we need him gone, man. You know, I mean, he will leave as well. It's just a matter of time. You know what I'm
mm.
trying to say? So, yeah, man, I can't lie to you, man. I just think this manager is absolutely. And you know, exactly, even Kudus as well. Man left Kudus at home and look at him balling out, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's criminal.
Bro, he had a
Criminal,
blank
bro.
checkbook and he still went back for Anthony instead of Kudus.
Nah, it's mad. It's actually mad.
Bro,
It's,
like
yeah, no, 100%. Ollie
the way I see
Ollie
it,
was to say, yeah, go on.
nah, go on.
I'm saying like in terms of Ollie was never meant to be a coach. That's why my thing was just kind of sentiment hold him to the football club. And I was like, nah, we can't have none of this, man. Just let man go. With Ten Hag, he was a coach that everyone respected. We're not coming on there and doing revisionism. We backed
Yep.
this manager. We wanted him to do well. This guy was meant to be the guy that was ready to compete with the Guardiolas and Klopps, like enter their field. And my manager's flipping flopped it, bro.
Yep.
Flopped it all because he wanted to change the system, and then now he's blaming injuries. Get out of here, man. You know, by the way, Man United are not even Man United apparently eighth, yeah, in terms of an injury list. Eighth. We're not even in the top 3, 4, man. Newcastle have had the most injuries this year, and now they're on top of us.
But this
Yeah,
is exactly what I've been
it's
saying, bro.
crazy.
Eddie Howe has proven he's a better coach than Ten
I
Hag.
said
That's
that from
why.
day one.
That's
Yep.
why the argument about but look what Ten Hag done at Ajax, bro. There were so many different things in place for him at Ajax, yeah, where you can't give him the benefit of the doubt anymore. Because like I said, yeah,
Yeah. Facts.
look at
Facts.
look at managers that have coached in Holland. How many of them have come here and done anything? Ronald Koeman, what did he do when he came here? What did De Boer
To
do
be
when he
fair,
came
he
here?
might have been a good one, you know. He was decent at Southampton and he flopped at Everton.
Bro,
He
Coleman,
flopped at
yeah,
Everton.
is a better coach than him, and
Yes,
even he couldn't do it.
even he
Do you
couldn't do it.
understand what I'm saying? Even he couldn't
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Like, bro, like you man in the chat, yeah, not Van Gaal, because Van Gaal's their dads. Like, we can't say Van Gaal. Van Gaal's like the final
No.
boss of Dutch coaches. So we
He's a Godfather kind of guy.
can't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
Van Gaal in it, because this guy is also coached, yeah, at Barcelona.
You know what?
So
Laudrup at Swansea wasn't bad. No, he's Danish. He's Danish.
he's
He's
Danish.
Danish. Talk about Dutch. We're talking about
Yep.
Dutch players. Yeah, Dutch managers. But yeah, listen, De
Van Gaal
Boer,
coached
man.
at Barca and that. Van Gaal's an elite coach.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So we can't say that.
De
I'm
Boer.
talking about who made their name, yeah, in the Dutch league and then came straight to England and
People are
done
putting
anything.
Martin Yo. Did he come from the Dutch league? I don't think he came from the Dutch league. He came from Bundesliga. I'm sure he came from Schalke and that. Where did he go, Martin Yo? I'm sure he was at Schalke. Where was he at?
But this is
Martin
actually a
Yo.
good question, bro.
Let me see here. Martin Yo.
He's
Before
Dutch, but I don't think he came from, you know, whoa. He was
No, actually, he was.
yeah,
He
he
was
was. He was.
Dutch.
He's
He
the
was a
last one.
Dutch team. Yeah,
He's the
he's the
last
last
one.
one. Yeah, it's 2004, 2007. You know what I mean? They had a decent period in that time. Did they? I think they reached top four once, didn't they? They reached top four once. And then Harry Redknapp took over, didn't he?
Well, there you go
Harry
then.
Redknapp took over, but
Well,
Harry
there
Redknapp
you
did
go.
better than him, though. I think for me, Harry Redknapp did better than him, bro.
But this is what I'm trying
Harry
to
Redknapp's
say.
team
And
was
Dick
better than
Advocat,
Loud.
we were laughing at. That's what I mean. Like, these Dutch managers ain't got a good record in England,
Yeah.
especially coming directly
Where was
from
he
the.
at? Where was he at? The Advocate. Where did he go to?
I can't remember, bro. I was young them times. I just know his name, blood. I know he was shit because man used to run banter. Hold on 1 second. I wanted to say
Big
Wimbledon or something weird like that, bruv, but I don't know, blood. Hold on, let me check.
See
Where was
here.
he? Where the hell was he?
Check now here. Right, he's been everywhere, man.
No, I swear he was the manager of the national team, Dick Advocat, brother. He wasn't in the
Yeah,
Prem,
he
was he?
was. Sunderland, remember?
When was he at?
Bro.
Oh shit, he was 2015. Oh my days.
Yeah, man. I remember Sunderland, bro.
Oh my days.
Yeah, man. He was only there for a year, less
Yeah,
than a
that's
year.
it.
And then he went back to
Hey, we're finished, bruv. You see what I mean? These Dutchmen, don't hire them in England, bruv. Allow it. I'll be real. That's what we need
bro.
to know. Dick Advocat, bruv. He didn't even make a year, bro.
Oh my days, man. People saying Hiddink, to be fair, was an interim kind of guy. He weren't the
Bruv,
guy that
Gus
was there for
Hiddink,
long term.
bruv, listen, Gus Hiddink was the utility man that came through, yeah. He's the handyman that came through. He did a bit of plumbing, did a bit of electrician, he done a bit of carpentry. He was just a guy, you know, like that.
Yeah.
But even him, yeah, even Gus Hiddink, yeah, is like he's levels to all these men. Do you understand?
Yeah,
like he was still an OG.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where like Gus Hiddink and Louis Van Gaal, like these are OGs.
Good bullet for Newcastle. I was only young then when he was player manager, yeah. So I don't know if Rants might know him a bit more, but did he do well at Newcastle? Was he all right? There you go, man.
You know them ones there, like, not really.
Chelsea as well, a little bit as well. Didn't really. I think, not to be fair, Chelsea won the FA Cup, didn't he? Won the FA Cup in '97.
Bro, Ruud Gullit weren't a good coach, bro. Like, listen, I only remember him as a footballer, innit? Like, as a manager, like, bro, like, nah, bro. I'll be real.
Player manager? Chelsea fans in the chat. Was he? He won the.
Yeah, but he was at the end of his. That was the end of Ruud Gullit then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was the end of Ruud Gullit. Like, to me, that's not Ruud Gullit. It's just like when George Weah went to Chelsea. Them man were washed by the time they went Chelsea.
Yeah, they were washed, man. They were washed.
I don't really care about that. But like, nobody thinks of Ruud Gullit as a manager. That tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, he was actually alongside. No, he wasn't actually. He was. He was. He was. He led them to the 1997 against Middlesbrough. Yeah, but he was washed by then. He was done by then. You get me? You know what I mean? Yeah, he was done by them, bro.
These Dutch brothers, we need to allow it, bro. Like, I'll be real. They don't come to the Prem and do nothing. Like, that's it. The fact that we had to go that far back. They don't come Prem and do nothing. And not directly to the Prem. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We can't use Hiddink or Van Gaal as examples because these guys coached all around the world.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Like no one's coming
What's the
straight from
next crop?
Holland, going into
Yeah,
England and being successful, bro. We saw Coleman and the Boers and these man die, bro. Like this is it. Their football don't translate well to football here, bro. Sometimes it just
nah.
gets like that.
Yeah, man. You know what's mad here? What's you got Arne Slot now, who's at Fig Feyenoord. You got a couple
Mm.
of new ones
But
coming up.
again, I don't want
Yeah,
him in
even
England because it's a different ball game.
different ball game, man. That Dutch league is probably got to be the worst league in Europe, bro. I don't know, man. I think it might be one of the worst leagues, man. You might have
Bruv,
a
it
few
is the
talent that
worst. It's
comes
the
from
worst
it.
league out of the top ones, bro, because
Yeah,
there's no
bro.
real intensity in that league. When you watch the football there, it ain't got the intensity of the French league or the German league or
Yeah,
whatever. Cool, you got technically sound players, but bro, like that's the one league here that man ain't really trying to sign players from there to play in the Prem.
yeah, for
You know what I
real.
mean? Like you get your odd anomaly like Luis Suarez and that, but bro,
Luis
like man don't want
Suarez
to
and that.
go Holland yeah to sign players for the Prem. Like
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah. But you know what's mad though? Did you not see what's
It's
his name?
whack, bro.
What's Yap Stam? Did you see Yap Stam and that?
Mm,
He goes, yo, listen, man. When they signed him and that, yeah, Anthony was doing his thing, yeah, but you got to remember
mm,
the league weren't that great. You have two or three good teams, and the rest of the league ain't that
mm,
great. So he's saying that as a
mm,
as a as a Dutch, it's a Dutch man, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? Like they've only got two, three teams in there, bro, and the rest of
mm,
them is quite dead, bro. Let's be real.
mm.
So the league standard ain't that great, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, man, these Dutch
Bro,
managers
Cody
might be low
Gakpo
key
is
washed.
literally one of their main guys
Oh
coming
man,
through, like in the youth, probably dusty. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, we just have
nasty,
to keep
bro.
it a buck, bro. Like, we got
What is he,
twanged
by
by
the way? Is he
Ten
a
Hag.
winger? Is he a striker?
Bro,
What
but
is
Van
this,
Gaal
brother?
played Cody Gakpo in the 10 when I watched the Netherlands play.
Yes,
Played him
yes,
in the 10, innit? Like, and Van Gaal knows why he done that, innit? So it's one of
yes.
them ones. Like, I don't know what Cody Gakpo is, bro. Like, I don't know if he's a wide player, but he hasn't got frightening pace. He's got decent
Mm.
fundamentals on the ball. Do you know what I mean? And he can't finish. So it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
Imagine
man.
like
He's
a light
listen.
skinned veg horse, bro. Like that's what man looks like.
Oh
Bro, I don't
yeah,
really
with a
know.
little bit more pace. Yeah, a little bit more
Yeah,
pace, and
bro.
that's
I
it.
can't lie, bro. I have a little light skinned veg horse, bro. Do you know what I mean? A veg horse, bro. I don't know. Our manager used him in a 10 as well. Like it's just one of them
Yeah,
ones where I don't
bro. What did our manager use?
know.
Sabitzer. Let's talk about that one.
In the six, bro.
Sabitzer, bro, in the six. But you know what it is with yesterday, yeah? Them sort of players, yeah. Look at the Dortmund coach, yeah. He might have played a little bit more deep, yeah. But they
Mm,
interchange. Him, Brand, they interchange, bro. They were moving around. This is what a good system looks like.
mm,
And this is why I was so frustrated with Ten Hag. I was like, why are you misprofiling Sabitzer? You can
mm,
see this guy loves to go forward, but you're
mm,
stifling him in that number six role. He ain't that guy, bro.
mm.
But he's on the left, then central, then he's in the center. He was everywhere, bro.
Yeah, but the thing
That's
is,
crazy.
this is why I don't ever believe, yeah, that what's his name? Ten Hag has ever been a good coach. The reason why I don't believe that he's ever
Yeah.
been a good coach is because you need to understand, yeah, that talent ID and player profiling is one of the most
Mm.
important things of being a coach. Because if you can't
Facts.
identify the weaknesses and strengths of a player, how can you possibly get the best out
Mm.
of them?
Yep.
It's impossible
In
to
it.
get the best out of a player if you don't even know what they're good at and what they're not good at. Because your ultimate job as a manager is to maximize the potential of every single player you have. If you can
Yep.
do that, then you can't go far wrong, bro. The fact that he looked at all of
Mm.
Sabitzer's strengths, yeah, and decided that he was a six, yeah, tells me this guy don't know jack. I'll
Bro.
be real because I've seen Sabitzer play in the 10. I've seen
Bro.
him play on the left at Dortmund when I've been doing the watch alongs to watch Sancho. He's never played the six there. And even before
Never, never,
we
never.
brought him in, the bread never played in the six. But he decided that
Yep.
he was Casemiro's replacement when really he should have been playing where Bruno was playing.
Bruno, bro. Again. Again. This is what I'm trying to say. But again, what did he do? He went with Bruno, gets me goals. He might get me, bro.
But
Favorite
Sabitzer scores
FC.
goals.
But it's what I'm saying. Sabitzer got like four goals last season, 4 or 5 goals, bro. And he only came in January, and he was
Mm,
out of position as well. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So listen, I'm not saying Man United should have signed him or whatnot, because I think at the time, I think Bayern were looking like 25 million and that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying while you've got him, we misprofiled him. Simple
Yep.
as that. Like we do with every single player. We
Mm-hmm.
always misprofile them. Fred's another one. Fred was
Yep.
probably better going forward than sitting. Again, we use him as a sitting midfielder. At
Yep.
Shakhtar, he was going forward, playing the 10 role. It's just like all because there's favourites in this team, and there's
Mm.
guys that just aren't gonna leave the pitch. They aren't, no matter what.
Mm.
They've got something in the contracts, it's political or whatever. And this is why I low key want Deserby in, because I'm like, he will be like, you know what? Nah, bro. If you ain't good, you ain't playing. Simple. If you can't play off in the back, you ain't playing. If you haven't got football fundamentals and you're not good technically, you're not playing. Because everyone in the Brighton team can play football. And
Everyone,
even if Danny
because it's
Welbeck
the
can play
basics
football
that
as
you need.
well.
Yes, the basics that you need. You need to have technical security to play for this manager.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Man, man. You know what it is here now? It's like today, yeah, we're linked with Dewsbury Hall. And even
Mm.
though I do low key rate him and that, and I'm like, yeah, cool. But it's like, do we even know what manager we've got yet? Is it now because they're thinking because Potter might be coming in or deserving, we're getting these kind of players that can play football? Because I think
I
Dewsbury Hall's
think
a good
that's
player.
I think he is. You know what it is, yeah. You know what he's doing, what we're doing. We are bringing in tactically flexible, yeah, and
Yeah,
tactically sound players because whichever one of the two coaches
yeah,
we get in, we're gonna need players like that. We're
yeah.
gonna need players like that. Period. Because that's where the game's going now. Do you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like you need these tactically flexible players and not too many specialists because the game's gone away from specialists.
Yep.
It's gone away from that now, bro. You need players that
Facts.
I might need you to play right wing back today. I might need you to play left center midfield today. I might need you to play
Mm.
in the false nine today. This is exactly where the game's going, isn't it? And the thing is, yeah, one of the biggest problems with this Man United team when like a Ralph Rangnick came in and stuff like that was there's too many players that didn't want to do certain things.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, like play here. Like even when Potter went to Chelsea, and I remember he played Raheem Sterling as a wing back because Potter likes to do like a 3-2-5 in build up, and he likes to have his wing backs join into the front line, similar to what Alonso does with
Mm.
what's his name? That was at Man City, fucking Frimpong
Yeah,
playing
Frimpong,
right up there.
Frimpong,
That's
Frimpong.
how Potter likes to use his wide players. And you can see Raheem Sterling didn't want to play there. But Loftus Cheek, yeah, he played Loftus Cheek as a wing back, and Loftus Cheek done really well there. So it's one of them
Mm.
ones where when you're looking at coaches now, they're looking at players that can do what they're told and are happy to do what they're told, as opposed to not having too many specialists. So players like a Dewsbury Hall to be a squad player,
Mm.
those are the kind of fucking players, unfortunately, yeah, that in football, it's not about the names no more. It's not about the names no more. It's can you do a job? That's why I think, yeah, under the next coach, someone like Mason Mount, yeah, he's gonna get minutes, whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
If he
yeah.
can stay
Yeah, yeah,
fit,
yeah, I
because
agree.
he's technically sound. You play him the ball, he can receive it on a half turn. He runs all day.
Mm.
He's similar to what Jesse was for us, but Jesse just got a bit better on the ball, but very
I
similar.
might change my manager. Yeah, you know what it is here, Ranty? I might change my mind with Mason Mount with a new manager. While he's with this
We should
manager,
have kept Fred though, man. Oh my
I
days, I
know,
can't
I know,
believe
I
it.
know, man. Well, we should have kept loads of players, man, but we did it in it. But my thing is, I might change my mind with another manager. You feel me? You get me? Because I feel like then I know tactically they'll play Mason in the right position and they'll give him a role in his team because he suits it the best. You get me? But while this manager's
Mm.
here and he's putting in 10 minutes, I'm like, what? Bro, I don't understand it. Why am I trying to put him like McTominay? Have you noticed?
But
He's
bro,
playing
he's a
the
step,
20
bruv.
role.
We gave him the number 7 to not play him. Like, this is what I don't understand about this manager because it's like, bro, we spent all this money on him, and this is why, like I was speaking to Flawless yesterday, yeah, and he was talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the pressure of being a Man United manager. If there was pressure on this manager, how the fuck did he spend 65 million pounds on Mason Mount, yeah, and he's not playing him?
yeah,
Where's the pressure then? Because, bro,
yeah,
surely he should feel like, yo, I spent all this money, I need to make this work. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, it's just like, bro, he's not even trying to implement. Like, when you bought him, where did you envisage he was going to play? Because he's a
Mm,
similar
yeah,
profile to Bruno,
yeah.
and Bruno starts every game. So when you bought him, what did you think you were going to do with him? Because the way he shoehorns Bruno and he plays him on the wing sometimes, I'm surprised he hasn't even tried to use Mason Mount on the wing. Mason Mount can play on the wing.
We can play on the
Like,
way. That's
why
what I'm
did
trying to
you
say.
bring Mason Mount in, yeah, to not even
Yeah,
try and play him?
yeah,
Because he
yeah.
can't do worse than Garnacho, yeah, and Rashford are doing right now on the wing. He can't do worse than that because he's
Nah,
better on the ball than both of them. So by default, Mount can't do worse.
yeah. But
So
this
why are we not
manager's
trying to fit
obsession with
Mount in the
running.
team?
I don't know. This manager obsession with these two wingers and playing them consistently. He don't want to change it around, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Like one thing about this manager, his lack of rotation is alarming, bro. Like he'll rotate everything else in the back line, but then the
Mm,
key areas of where we need to rotate, he'll never rotate you, you know. It's mad, you know. He'll rotate the centre backs, he'll rotate the full backs, but
mm,
midfield, the same. Attack, the same. You know what I mean? Only if he's forced to. And you see this Ahmad gimmick here. I'm telling you, man.
mm.
Well, I said it on Twitter, bro. He puts on Ahmad here when he knows his job's on the line, innit? You get
Yeah.
me? Just to be like, you know what? You know what I mean? Like, my man saved him in the game and I brought him on. I don't buy into the gimmick, bro. It's the
Mm.
same old man. And like I said on Saturday, it'll be the same thing. It'll be the same thing, bro. He'll play the same players. You know what I mean? Everything's all squashed, everything's all calm now. And then they'll put in a stinker performance, and then boom, it'll be back to square one again. I mean, I don't think Mason Mount and them will start to the end of the season because we've got one game a week. Maybe you
Yeah.
might get midweek game where we think if we play Burnley or Sheffield United. That's about it. Everything
Yep.
else is one game a week. You ain't gonna switch it around for nobody. You know what I'm saying,
Bro,
bro?
it's
It's
weird, bro.
mad.
Like we paid a 10 million pound loan fee for Amrabat. There's no pressure on him to play
Ah,
Amrabat. So all this perceived pressure at 10 on Ten
what
Hag,
a
bro.
waste of a year.
Like, bruv, it's not.
What a waste of a
Bro, you've
year.
wasted
What a
our
waste of a year.
money and you've wasted Amrabat's time because he's gone out on loan and actually his value now has decreased because he's not playing.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? So
He's
it's
not
not, it
playing,
hasn't
bro.
worked for us, and it hasn't also worked for the club he was at before because it's not like he's gone out, he's advertised himself well, and they can get more money for him. They're looking at this loan spell as a complete waste of time because it's actually tarnished his value. He was coming
Bro,
off the
I
back of a
know.
cup final, bro. A cup final. Do you know what I'm
Cup
saying?
final, bro.
And a good performance in the
Literally.
cup final. They could have sold him
Yeah.
then for more money than they're gonna get for him now.
Bro, Forest wanted him, man. Forest wanted him for 17 million. Now you're probably not getting 10 million, bro.
They ain't
You know
getting no
what I
money
mean?
for Amrabat, bro.
You ain't getting enough money for him, bro. He's got to now go to Fiorentina. And what is he, 28 now? I think 27, 28. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amrabat. He's got to go now back to Fiorentina, show promise over there, then come back 28 and then see where he's going to go after that. So that's
Mm.
what he's got to do, basically. That is mad.
Right.
What a waste of a year, bro. You know what I mean? The best he's probably done is gone to the Curry Mile in Manchester, to the Shisha bars. That's probably the best bit he's done this year.
It's
Like, that's
crazy,
it.
bro.
No, that's it, bro. And he's gone to the steakhouse in Echimeme. You know what I mean? The Turkish place, and that's it. You know what I mean? Nothing else, bro. I seen my man Bayende. He went to
Mm.
visit what's that other brother called from at Real Madrid? He went to go visit him, bro. Man, these guys are on holiday, bro.
Who? Arda.
Arda, yeah, he went to visit his countryman's hotel and that. Do you know what I mean? He's chilling with him and that. It's bro, this man are on holiday, bro. The man are chilling. You get
Disgusting.
me? It's
This, is- this,
crazy, bro.
this is what I'm trying to say, bro. This manager has done too many messed up things, yeah. Like, bro, if
Yeah, man.
you really want United, yeah, to recover, you need to understand, yeah. Don't be
Mm,
complaining about the lack of structure, lack of footballing decisions that have been made. Don't complain about Ed Woodward and say we're a commercial team and we're not doing all these other things, and then complain about us looking at a ZERBI or a Potter who's an actual coach, bruv. Like, we need to get away
yeah, for
from
real.
all of the joke man thing that we've been doing as a football club here, and we need to set the foundations. This is what
Mm,
we're doing now. We're setting foundations, bruv. Like, you can't be greedy,
for
innit?
real, for real.
You know what I'm saying? You
For
can't
real, for
complain
real.
about all these people, yeah. We're getting rid of them. Like, even the Wilcox thing coming in, yeah. Like, bro, the more man realize, yeah, the players that he's overseen, whether it's the Frimpons or the Sanchos or the Cole Palmers, do you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
This guy is going to be very good for the football club.
database. Got
Very,
a
very good for
database.
the football club. Even if it's not immediately, even if we don't see the fruits of having him there for the next
Mm,
until 2-3 years from now, or even 5 years from now, it's an
mm.
amazing appointment. Do you see what I'm saying?
Connections,
Because
bro.
I was even seeing the
Connections.
thing
That's what you
about
need.
Cole Palmer, bro. Man City were worried about him because he was small as a youth. He was skinny. He wasn't tall before he had the growth spurt. And Wilcox was like, nah, he stays, bruv. You know, like that. Now look. So his talent
Yeah.
identification and that is going to help us both
Yep.
with players that are playing currently and also with players that are coming through in our youth team. We've
Yeah.
got
Yeah. Yeah.
players like Rooney now that's going to benefit from having him there. Do you know what I'm saying? There's players like
Yeah.
Lacey and all
Lacey
these
and that.
other brothers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
gonna
He's a
benefit
bomb.
from having him there. Do you
Mm.
understand what I'm saying? So we're doing the right things. So if they decide that it's the ZERBI, then it's the ZERBI.
Mm.
If they decide that
Yep.
it's Potter, then it's Potter. The one thing I'll say about Ineos, yeah, you look at them, bro. Like, bro, they sack managers if it's not working. So I'm not really bothered.
Bro.
You know, I
That's
was
what
like, if
I'm
they bring
saying.
in the right guys
Bro, why do we
outside of everyone
care?
else, if it's not working, they'll sack him anyway. Do you know what I
And
mean?
now we
Because
can
bro, look
call
what they
out the
done at
sacking.
Nice, bro. They've been sacking managers,
They've
so
been
they've
sacking
shown that if
managers,
it's
bro.
not working, they'll sack.
Yep, they'll sack, bro. They're not asked to sack, man. Listen, we need to be that club that has no sentiment towards managers, innit? You know
Yep,
what I mean? You
none.
back them, yeah? You back them, but you don't back them blindly. You feel me?
Yep.
You don't just kind of be like, yo, like, man's just gonna be here and it's a 5-year project and whatnot.
Mm,
Bro, this sentiment, like, allow the sentiment, bro. Yo, if you deserve to be sacked, deserves to be sacked. We move on. We might
mhm,
not be a stable football club, but listen, that's down to the ownership. If they get
yep,
it wrong, then they've got it wrong. They're paying an employee money to do a job. If that employee is
mhm.
not doing their job, then you sack him. Simple as that.
100%. And
You
that's what
know?
they've
So
shown. That's what they've shown to do in it. So,
yeah,
like, cool. If it is the Zerbi, yeah, I'm confident he'll be a success anyway. Do you know what I mean? But for
yeah,
argument's sake, if they decided it was Potter, I know they're not gonna say, "Oh, we'll give Potter 3 years." They're not gonna say that. They'll
yeah,
give
yeah,
man a job, and if after 18 months it looks like he's not doing, they'll sack him, bro. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because this is what these men are on. That's
Mm,
what they're on, bro. I'm not saying that the next manager is going to be the guy moving forward forever, because I can't say that. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't actually
mm,
say that. But
mm.
we're going in the right direction. That's all we can ask for. When people are talking about, oh, would you take Jose back? Brother, you trying to kill this football club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like we're trying to
Mm,
move forward. We're talking about structure. We're talking about having a DOF, having all these other things. And the man's talking about Jose Mourinho. He's the exact fucking thing we need to be staying well clear from. Managers like Jose, managers like Conte, even to a certain degree, fucking Unai Emery. Man need to stay away from them. All of these, that school of manager, bruv. Man need to stay away from that.
mm,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like Unai Emery is a top manager, bro. But
yeah.
for what we're trying to build, he's not the right profile of manager. Do you see
Mm,
what I'm trying to say, bro? Like you can be a good
facts.
manager, but just not fit
Not
a
fit.
certain
Yeah, yeah,
project.
yeah.
That's okay because Unai is not a bad manager, bro. Like when he was at Arsenal, he didn't fit Arsenal. He
Yep.
didn't fit Arsenal,
That's all
but
it was. Yeah, yeah.
he's a
And
fucking
Arsenal
good
were
coach.
patient. Yeah. Good coach. Good coach, man. It was never going to be. You know what's mad? Yeah, it's like the David Moyes thing. Yeah, even though I don't believe he was going to succeed, yeah, I
Mm,
still believe he should have been given one more year to kind of be like, you know what, to give him his players. But then again, they sacked him. Cool, we move. Arsenal
mm,
sacked him. They moved. They got Arteta. And they did their thing. So end of the day, yeah, like
mhm,
for us, yeah, we're not in a power to change history, innit? We're just here to judge, we're here
mhm.
to analyze, we're here to critique, we're here to praise. That's all you are as a fan, man. You get me? Like the guys that make the decisions are gonna make their decisions, whether you feel like it's toxic enough, whether you feel like it's negative. Bro, we're not here. We're just like, yo, see you later. You get me? So that's what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yo, bruv. Hey, have you fact checked this, guys? Man, seen this Ratcliffe. Well, this can't be right,
What?
surely. Man, talking about Nacho and that, bruv. Some article, bruv. But someone just sent me that. Is it, bruv? What the fuck is this?
Oh, what's he done?
I don't know, bruv. Like, bruv, man are saying that he got upset by the social media thing or something. I don't know, bro. I take this with a pinch of salt. I read it anyway. It says
Mm,
United want to sell the winger after Ratcliffe left upset by Garnacho. Sir Jim is driving an improvement of standards at Man United in the wake of the social media antics. He's made it abundantly clear that he
Okay.
wastes no time re-establishing the highest standards at United on and off the pitch. His ruthless rebuild as Ineos control bleeds through Old Trafford will extend into the summer transfer window, which could spell bad news for Ten Hag's underperforming players. Yeah, obviously. Barada's replaced
Yeah.
Arnold as an executive, while Murto has also been among high-profile departures, making way for incoming sporting director Dan Ashworth. Wilcox will arrive as a technical director, and the appointments aren't expected to stop there in terms of other outgoings. Ten Hag's future beyond an underwhelming second season is uncertain. Yeah, but he's gone. However, off-field movements are occurring with primary purpose of forcing vast improvements on the pitch, whatever. And several players are set to be in the shop window. It looks to purge mediocrity and fund much-needed upgrades. All right, where we are. Anthony, who has registered no goals and just one assist, is reportedly one of the players at risk. And then it says United want to offload him, recoup a large chunk of the fee. Ineos are said to be keen to address overinflated wage bill they inherited, which helped by Rafael Varane and Anthony Martial's likely exits in July. Yeah, they'll both leave on a free. Makes sense. The reports add that as of yet, no suitors have emerged for Anthony after 2 disappointing years at Old Trafford. United are said to hope this will change in the coming weeks. I think Anthony stays. The 19-year-old, okay, cool. Now they're talking about Garnacho now, finally, bruv. Okay,
I
the
don't know, man.
19-year-old, hold on, the 19-year-old
Yeah.
seemingly unhappy with being hauled off at half time. And Man United's post comments, yeah, whatever, man. All right, let's get to the bottom of this, bruv. It's long-winded shit. Ratcliffe was aware of Garnacho's behavior, which left him unamused. He is said to have already backed Ten Hag over the Sancho fiasco and won't stand for similar antics. Garnacho has snatched Anthony's right wing spot, though, starting his 30th consecutive. Rare. Now, this looks like nonsense to me, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's why I was
I
like,
don't,
yo, I've not seen this before. I've not seen this.
that's nonsense, bro. I'll be honest. All of it's nonsense. I'll be real.
Yeah, bro, it's just speculating.
I
You
think
know what it is with
it's
United, yeah?
speculation, bro. This is
United,
the problem. This is what I told you guys about journalists, yeah?
yeah,
When
I
it's a
know,
slow day, man are just gonna say whatever they're gonna say. I don't agree with any of it. I
bro.
don't agree that Ratcliffe even gives a shit what Garnacho's posted because, bro, listen, he's a billionaire. Man's got shit to do. Do you think my
Man's
man's
got shit
on
to do,
Twitter
man.
saying, "Oh my days, Garnacho like to tweet"? He don't give a fuck, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Let Finger deal with it. Let Finger deal
Yeah,
with it,
bro.
man.
That's Ten Hag, bro. I pay Ten Hag to deal with this shit. This ain't my problem.
Yeah. This ain't my problem, man. You know what I'm saying?
This
Like
ain't my
I'm looking
problem.
forward to it, bro. I can't lie, man. I'm on listen, that's why later on in the Monday talk, I'm on Ineos watch, man. Because if they don't sack Ten Hag, bro, I'm Ineos out, bro. I'll be real with you. I'm
They
done
are
with
gonna sack
Ineos.
him though, but 100%. If they did
Yeah.
it, I would be Ineos out as well. But the thing is, yeah, it's like we have to be fair, bro. Like we have to be fair, and we have to treat them like we treat everyone else, bro. We have to give them, we have to give them the benefit of the doubt until just how I treated Ten Hag. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Based on what I thought I knew about him. And then as soon as he showed me that he wasn't who he said he was, I turned on him, bro. And I'll do that with anyone else. No one's safe. Do you know what I mean? No one's
No one's
safe.
safe.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the
No
thing with
one's
me.
safe.
At the moment, from what Ineos are showing me, yeah, they've earned my trust until they don't have it no more. Do you know what
Yes.
I'm saying? As soon as they show me that, hold on, your actions don't match all the propaganda and all the words and the rhetoric you're using, then I'm on your neck, bro. Immediately. Like, this is it. But right now, I can't justify not trusting them based on everything they're doing, because everything they're doing right now is everything that we knew they needed doing. So we
Yeah.
have to be balanced, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We can't be saying, they're all the same. I don't trust them and all that, bro. Nothing's gonna get done that way.
No. Not even gonna, that's the thing, man. Not even gonna get done if you have it that way. It's
Even
true,
the
man, you
fact
know.
that
It's mad.
Murto's gone, yeah, is worth celebrating.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Because everyone was talking about Murto madness, and then what happened? Nothing.
Nothing.
Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is. So, like, when people were saying, "Oh yeah, but Murto's a bruv, gone. Arnold gone. Fucking Woodward gone."
Gone.
Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? All the right guys are going, bro. Like, this is
Yeah.
good. Do you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can't see all the stuff that they're doing, yeah. The talks for the new stadium, all these other things, TOF, new CEO, all these things. You can't see all these things, yeah, and then think, "Oh yeah, I still don't trust them, bro." That means, yeah, you don't want to trust them because you're not even using logic at this point. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's just like, bro, when
Facts.
you're thinking with your emotions if you're looking for something to
Mm.
fucking. Do you
Mess
know what I mean? If
around.
you're
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for something, yeah, to blame them for, yeah, you're not thinking straight, bro. This is
No, no,
emotional
no,
now.
no.
You can't be emotional here. You just have to be logical. Everything they're doing shows
Facts.
us that the manager's getting sacked. Everything. Because
Yep.
why are you going to change
Yeah, yeah.
everything else to keep the manager?
Yeah. It's true. It's true, you know. Because you're basically you sorted out everything, the foundations, and then boom, you just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, man, nah,
Bro,
100%.
you have
No,
to
I
be
think for me, they've
objective,
shown
bro.
positive steps. They've shown positive steps. They've shown what they need to show, and then
Mm.
now it's a case of yo, man, just executing the
And this
the
is it.
final
20
plan.
years of the Glazers, yeah, they have put in place in 2 months what these men never put in place in 20 years, you know.
20 years, yo, it's mad.
That's enough to at least give them the benefit of the doubt. Let them fuck up first, yeah, before we start complaining.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
then we
yeah,
just look ungrateful.
yeah, for real.
Do you know what I mean? You just look ungrateful because all the stuff we was complaining about, they fixed. And people are saying, oh, I still don't trust them. Like, what do you mean? Like what
Mm,
more can they do? Now,
mm.
what more can they actually do? Man, are saying, oh, but they're still Glazer puppets. Clearly not, because the Glazers were there before and they're doing shit that the Glazers weren't doing. So clearly they're not Glazer puppets. Because if
You
they
have to, you
were,
have
they
to,
wouldn't make all these changes, bro. They clearly have
yeah.
the power to make these changes and they're making them.
Mm. But this is where for me. Mm. This is where for me we have to. This is why I was all for structure in it. Like if you can
Mm,
sort out the in-house stuff, I think that's where you need to sort out, man. This is what you know. This is where I think a lot of these fans are now using it as a thing for Ten Hag. It's like, oh, but you know what? Now let Ten Hag be part of this structure. I'm like, bro, you don't deserve it, man. He's done a lot of
mm.
mess, a lot of crud, yeah, before these guys even done it, bro. So yeah, man, get these guys in, and you know everything will fix for itself, man. Trust me. Trust me.
Exactly. Nah, bro, I'm telling you, yeah, we are not, yeah, going in the wrong direction. I think we are going in the right direction, blood. I'll be
Facts.
honest, bruv. And at the end of the day, yeah, it's taken us 20 years, yeah, of more than 20 years. Because I'll be like, we were winning even when we weren't run
Uh,
properly. Because when you look at what
mm,
we done, yeah, with the CR7 money, that shows you, yeah, that we weren't being run properly from then. When Sir Alex Ferguson
from
was talking
then,
about
bro.
no value in the market, we were linked. We were
Yeah,
supposed to replace CR7 with Frank Ribery, bro.
yeah.
Did we sign Frank
Facts.
Ribery? No.
Nope.
Man ended up in the market for players like David Bellion and them, man. That's what happened, bro.
Bro,
So we
Michael
haven't
Owen, you
been
know,
run well, yeah, for
Overton.
ages. And Sir Alex Ferguson, yeah, papered over all the cracks, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
At
he was a
all the
genius, man.
He was a genius, but also he was very much, yeah, he was shielded by the fact that most of the other teams in the league didn't have the money we had, and they also didn't have the spine that we had. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of
Speak
them
on
ones
that.
where he got away with it. If the league was as competitive as it is now, Sir Alex Ferguson wouldn't have been able to get away with signing the
Mm,
Jembers of this world and all that and still
mm,
winning. He wouldn't have been able to get away with it. And that's not no knock on
for
him.
real.
Do you know what I mean? But the facts are, yeah, we were still able to go Tottenham and take Berber, go Arsenal and take Van Persie. We can't do that now. Do you know what I'm saying? We
No
can't do
chance.
that now. Like, do you know what I mean? We couldn't go to Arsenal right now and say, all right, Erdegaard, run me that. They'd be like, brother, you smoking drugs. Like, you man can't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be hard enough for us to go to Newcastle and go and get Isak, bro. Because they're gonna say
Yeah,
120 million or don't call my phone.
yeah, for real.
That's what they're gonna do. Do you
For
see
real,
what I'm
for real.
saying? So when you look at all these other things, yeah, like, bruv, like the league's not the same no more.
Mm.
We got Michael Owen on a free blood and gave him the
Yep.
number 7. Michael Owen. Do you see what I'm
Michael Owen,
trying to
bro.
say?
Like I said,
Come on, bro.
that summer, and we still, like I said to you, took was it to 4 points to Chelsea. Even Didier
Mm,
Drogba still cheated. You get me? And we still took it to four
mm,
points behind Chelsea that season.
mm,
And that was a very, very good Chelsea team. Ballack, Drogba, Malouda was on mad form,
mm,
Anelka. You know what I mean? So we still nearly done it. And that was
mm,
with them scrubs as well. Valencia had a mad season. Wayne Rooney had a mad season, but we still couldn't do it. You get me?
mm.
So Yeah, it's mad. It's
No,
mad.
bro, it's different. It's
Crazy.
different. So people need to understand that. So look at them, and then even when you look at Nice, yeah, Nice's coach, yeah, was the Zerbi's assistant, yeah, and that brother was, I think he was coaching somewhere like in fucking
Yeah.
Turkey or something like that. Like when they went
Yeah,
and
yeah,
got
yeah,
him.
yeah.
So that shows, yeah, that these men care about brand of football as well, and they will do their research on managers. I don't know how they do
Mm,
their research on managers. They might have data
yeah.
or something like that, but the fact that they've gone to Turkey, yeah, to get a brother to bring to Liga shows you that these men really
Mm.
have people looking into the style of play and
Looking.
what man are doing. They're not just saying, "Oh, this is a big name. We want this guy." Do you
Yep.
understand what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, yeah.
like these men are, however they're doing it, because I don't know. However they're doing it, whoever the guys are that have the data, the database, and know who the coaches are, they have people that are looking into
Mm.
coaches and how they play. There's a science to what they do. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not just a scattergun thing where, oh, this guy's doing well here, we'll just give him a go. We'll
Facts.
just give him a go. It's not that, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you
No,
know
no,
what
no.
I'm saying? So man need to understand that until they show me that they don't know what they're doing, I've seen
Yeah, yeah.
enough that makes me think that these man might have a clue. They might
Mm,
know.
mm,
Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that they're not going to do things to piss me off or piss us off, but they look like they know what they're doing just a little
mm.
bit. Blood. Do you
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They've shown you enough to kind of for them to you can be like, you know what, I've got some belief in you. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Now just finish the job and it's not all the anticipation in it, just the end. Like be like, you know what? They've shown the good signs, but now can you finish it off now? And once they finish it off,
100%.
bro,
The manager's the
I'm gonna
icing on the
celebrate.
cake.
Yeah.
The manager's the icing on the cake. And then after the manager comes in, we look at the recruitment. Because I genuinely believe, yeah, managers like the ZERBI, managers like the Mottas of this world, the Alonsos, because they have such a rigid way of playing, yeah. If you give them the right kind of players, they can't fail, bruv, because they're so
Yep.
meticulous with the way that they coach. You
What they
just
do,
need players
yes.
that are tactically flexible, they've got a good technical base, and they're very coachable.
Mm, mm,
So you need coachable players. Players like a Ahmad. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like he's so versatile. He can play in midfield.
mm.
He can play out wide. He can play false nine, and he's technically good. You need more
Yep,
players like that. When you've got players of that
yep.
technical level, you can't fucking fail, bruv. Do you know
But
what
you
I'm
know what's
saying?
mad, yeah? We've got a lot of technical players in the team, but the problem is
They're not getting
the
used.
wrong ones are playing. The wrong
Yep,
ones are playing. And
100%.
that's the issue. The wrong ones are playing.
So there you
Oh
go. But the
man.
good thing about a manager that has a certain system, if you don't
Yes,
fit, you don't fit. Do you know what I mean? Like they're not gonna try and
yes.
force it. They won't. They just won't
False.
play you.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And this is what it is, bro.
Mm,
And the Zerbi's shown, even with players like Trossard, yeah, like who's a quality player. If he's not doing what he wants from him, he's not afraid to say, you know what, cool, you're not playing. Same with
well,
Ferguson.
yeah, yeah.
He's not
Yeah,
afraid
yeah.
to say, you know what, cool, you're a big
Mm.
name. Man are saying you're worth 100 million, but yeah, you're not doing what I want from you. So you're not playing.
They're not playing, yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
That's
You know
what
what I'm
great
saying?
managers do, man. They don't fall for these players, bro. No matter how good you are, you get me? Like my system will be king. And
Yep.
what I'm doing and my overriding philosophy will be king.
That's it.
So
And
yeah,
Rashford
man.
is uncoachable, bro. And that's why Ralph Ranick dropped him. And that's why if the Zerbi comes in, if
Mm.
Rashford doesn't do what he's supposed to, he'll get dropped. And that's
Yes.
okay. That's
Facts.
what we need.
Facts.
That's what we need.
So we
Do you
need
know what I'm
B.
saying? So,
Yep.
but first we need the right manager that's gonna have the minerals to drop him.
Yep.
And that's it. So whether it's De Zerbi or whoever, I know that the appointment is gonna be thought of ahead of time, and the players will be recruited with them in mind. And then we see what we do, bro. I'm willing to be patient, yeah, with what Ineos are doing until they show me that they're actually full of shit, and then I'll call it out like I always do.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just it.
100%.
So, you know
100%.
what I mean? The game is the game, people. Make sure you smash up
Game's
the
the
like
game, man.
button.
You gotta go, man. Get
That's
these guys
it,
gone.
bruv. Bruv, run up the lights, people. We're redirecting over to
How many
Bandem
likes are we on, man? How many likes
as
are we
usual.
on, man? We should
Not
be on
enough.
1,000 likes,
You
man.
know them ones exactly. We're not even on 600, bruv. We've got
Come on.
1,800 people in here.
600.
You and are bluffing. Yeah,
Nah, 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 nah. That's crazy. You lot are absolutely mad.
that's it.
600 likes.
It's
Nah,
crazy.
that's
You lot run
crazy,
that
man.
up. Do you know what I'm saying? Tonight
Come
I'm
on,
watching the
man.
Real Madrid game.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
Madrid City. Obviously, I'm going to keep an eye on the Arsenal game. I don't care about the Arsenal game. I only care about the result. I don't care about the game itself. I don't think it's going to be an entertaining game of football. I think, yeah, Arsenal will just try and keep it tight for as long as possible and try and nick a goal. And Bayern
Right.
Munich aren't going to be over expansive, so I don't expect it's going to be an amazingly entertaining game like the two games we saw yesterday. I could be wrong, but I think the Man City game is going to be more entertaining, so I'll be tuning into that. And yeah, we're redirecting over to Mandem Talk. Yeah,
Come
Saeed,
on,
let them know what's
big
going
up.
on.
Yeah, man, come and join us, man. Mandem talk. You know what I'm saying to you? We're there. The Mandem are there. It's gonna be a lively conversation. And yeah, man, when you get there, like this stream as well. But yeah, man, big up, bro. And I'll
Trust
catch you
me,
soon.
man. Got the Jude hate along, bruv. We will be there, people. You know
Ah,
what I'm
this
saying? The
guy.
absolute mutant. Oh, Saeed, my takes are aging beautifully, blood. People tag
Okay,
me in the
okay.
videos of
See you
us having
tonight.
the Jude Bellingham conversations, yeah. And I'm
Okay,
winning, bro.
okay.
I'm winning, bro. They're
All
aging
right,
like
we'll see you
fine
tonight.
wine. Oh my
We'll see
days,
you tonight. We'll see you tonight.
bro. Listen, bruv, City are
If
gonna
you put
smoke Real Madrid, bro. Like, I'm not
he
worried
puts in
about
the
Jude
masterclass,
tonight.
yeah, I'm coming. Send me the link, yeah. When he puts in the masterclass, yeah, send me the link, yeah.
Master of
Because I will
what,
be there.
bro? Master of
Send me
what?
the link.
Jude
I'll be
Bellingham's a
there.
bum, bruv. He ain't doing anything tonight. Do you know what
Okay,
I'm
say no
saying?
more. Say no more.
Listen,
Say
he's
no more.
gonna be on the floor crying, blood, after he gets dunked on by Philip Foden, bruv. That's what's gonna happen. So, you know what I mean? The game is the game, people. Big up everyone inside, and
Come
I
on.
will see you over on Mandem Talk, people.